All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are at an awesome cruise, and it's the Hines Cruise. It's probably the best in Southeast Michigan as far as I'm concerned. The cars have to be 25 years or older to participate in this, and we just have a ton of cars. And the gates opened up just a little while ago, and it's just tons and tons of cars. But I'm sitting here with my buddy, and I'm like, it'd be a good opportunity and a good time to do a little bit of an interview with him about his car. We've been wanting to do this for a while. So Kevin, tell us about your car, man.
So, hi, I'm Kevin. This is my 1960 Imperial Custom South Hampton.
Okay.
It's a two-door in Alaskan white.
So what's the drivetrain in this guy?
This is a 413.
413. Wow. Alaskan white, huh?
Yep. So back in the day, Virgil Exner of Chrysler and Harvey Earl of General Motors were really trying to one-up each other. And Imperial was supposed to be like the Lincoln or the Cadillac of the Chrysler division.
Right on. I mean, obviously, like the space age kind of look going on with the tail lights, right? But probably your favorite aspect of this car is the fins, I would say.
Fins and chrome.
Man, I know you've wanted a fin car for quite a while, and you finally have one here. And so you said this is the Southampton, right?
Correct.
So what would be the difference with like the Crown, Imperial Crown?
So the Crown was a step up.
Okay.
So they had the key thing is there weren't many two doors. Majority of Imperials were all four doors.
Okay.
So the Custom Southampton was their base model, if you will, for Imperial.
Mm-hmm.
A step up from that was the Crown, and then a step up from that was the LeBaron. But Imperial in 1960 only made, I want to say 14 or 15,000 cars, something like that. It was very, very low numbers. And in the two-door Southampton, they only made 1,498. And so it's
1,498.
Yeah. So relatively rare car.
Sure.
And then, you know, the sad reality, back in the day with the demolition derbies, the Imperials were the car to beat. So to the point that a lot of them would actually say no imps, you know, no Imperials. They banned them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. But if someone brought an Imperial, so
look at all that metal back there, though, right?
Oh, it's ridiculous. And they even, you know, again, Virgil Exner of Chrysler was, you know, Harvey Earl. They were always trying to one-up each other. So they even made like the steel was a little bit thicker gauge. You know, well, Cadillac only did that. You know, there was a, well, Imperial did this. Well, Cadillac's going to do this. You know, they were always just
probably start talking about quality and all that sort of stuff, right?
Yeah, I think the advertisement was America's finest built car. They were all hand built, and they did a very rigorous testing on them.
These were all hand built?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
All the like the fins and stuff. I mean, that's all, you know, back in that day was, you know, leaded in. You know, I mean, you know, you couldn't get stamping dies to do that. Even you know,
sharp. Yeah, go ahead.
And it's like anything else. Take it with a grain of salt. You hear so many different things, but like one of the main features is this panel right here.
Yeah. And
a lot of people always point that out. And one of the things that I was told is this car is actually 6 inches wider than a normal car. So when they were trying to do the stamping and stuff, you know, just with the standards, by doing this, it gave them like a leeway or a way to adjust, you know, so, but it gives it a really nice style.
Yeah, very cool. I mean, there's just a lot of ornate touches to it, you know. There's a lot of trim. Obviously, the very fancy Imperial logo here, just really, really nice. For you young kids that can't read cursive, it says Imperial. I was going to joke on that one, but you know, just a lot of different trim. There's trim up on the top here. Again, these are very classic and just awesome. Good condition too. And then, is there actually a tire in there underneath this? Or?
There is not.
Okay.
So
yeah, let's take a look.
Yeah, and actually, this one is a 60, but one of my favorite jokes, Jay Leno has a 58. And
turn signal up tucker?
I believe it's just a marker light.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you, but yeah. Oh,
so,
very clean.
But the trunk in this thing is enormous, and Jay Leno made the comment about, you know, gangsters used to love these back in the day. And
sure.
you know, you can fit I think he said 4 bodies in the trunk, 6 if you cut them up.
Okay. Good old Jay. Yeah, car guy for sure. Right? That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I've never had a look inside one of these, but definitely part of the design, right? To have that bubble on there. I mean, what looks like the tire would go there, but it's actually here on the side. So it's pretty cool. Jack instructions. Definitely clean. So where'd you, is this like a Michigan car? Where'd you find it?
It is not. So the car was originally New Jersey. It was woman owned.
Okay.
And from the history that I was able to recover, she owned the car from new and sold it in, I believe it was December of '79. Car had, I think it was 38,000 miles on it at the time.
Wow.
And at that point, it ended up being taken over by the president of the Imperial Club in New York. So it made its way over there, and then he kept it in his private collection. And then a local guy, actually Bill, bought the car and brought it to Michigan with I believe a few other cars from the estate. And as you had mentioned, I was looking for a Finn car. You know, I mean, the Chrysler 300s are beautiful. You know, the Plymouth Fury. There's so many of them.
Yeah, it's true.
But the rarest and coolest in my mind is the Imperial. So it's what I really wanted.
Yeah.
And when I saw the two-door roll in actually at Packard Proving Grounds, I mean, my mouth fell to the ground. I literally just followed the car, and Bill stepped out of it, who I had known previously.
Sure.
So I just kind of bird dogged him and said, if you ever think of selling this car, you know, and sure enough, one day he texted me and we made it happen.
Yeah, that's awesome. Let's take a look under here, under the bonnets.
Oh, I can do that.
But yeah, I think the Imperial crown had a little crown on the top, right?
Correct.
And now you said the LeBaron would have been the top?
Correct. The LeBaron was like their limousine. I believe they only made 13 in 1960.
Wow. Oh, very nice. And you drive this like all over the place.
Oh yeah.
So probably floats like a cloud, eh?
It does.
Like you're on a cloud.
Well, even last year we did that old 27.
Nice.
So I think I put 1,500 miles on it last summer.
Okay. Wow. Well, I love that you drive it, man, and it's a very pretty car. I mean, it's difficult to miss going down the road. Wow.
Yeah, almost 19 feet long.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what do you think, man? We're gonna take a ride?
For sure.
Let's do it. I've never been in a 60 Imperial. It's definitely nice in here and roomy. As you can tell, there's the Imperial logo here. But push button trans, right?
Correct. Yeah, torque flight.
Love the gauges on these older, these 50s and 60s, early 60s cars. And I also noticed that you have, did you just redo this interior?
I did. So the cloth had some fraying in it.
Cool. Okay.
So I was able to get the original material from SMS and found Shelby Trim was able to actually stitch it.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, because they got the little crowns in there, and it's really nice, even on the sides here. Power windows. Boy, that's fancy. The wind lace is in good condition here.
I gotta see if I can.
The top is nice too. So as I mentioned, you know, we're at Hines Cruise, and it's just amazing cruise. I mean, you've been coming to this for quite a while now, right?
Yeah, first year was 18 that I came.
Okay. What do you think?
I love it. I kind of talk about, you know, I mean, again, I don't want to, you know, put down like, you know, Woodward. I know there's some people that really love that show,
right.
But, you know, for me, you get too many non-car people. It's almost like a party, you know, so you get like that, the drinking, and again, while newer cars are cool, right. The challenge of some of the newer cars are some of the people that get in them want to drive aggressively to show you the power of the new cars.
Yeah. And
if those cars get away, you know, they smash into the back of these things, like, you know, you can't find the taillights on a 60 Imperial.
Pretty difficult.
You know? Yeah, so there's a level of that, and that's one of the things that's nice about, you know, the Hines Cruise is, you know, being that they restrict, you know, who's in here. I mean, here we are going for a nice cruise on down the road, and we're not in bumper-to-bumper traffic overheating.
Yeah, I think that is part of the beauty of this cruise, is that you can keep moving. There are some areas that are more congested. Definitely the center of this cruise. There's a lot of people on the side of the road and things, and there's actually some food trucks and whatnot that way. But overall, I mean, you're still moving pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, and I agree with you. You know, Woodward, it has its place and things, and everybody's welcome, but it just gets a little too congested with the everyday daily drivers that I could see all the time. Now, they used to have signs, as you remember, where cruisers were in the right two lanes. The signs would say, you know, have arrows pointing down, but nobody obeyed them, so they didn't even put the signs up.
Yeah.
You know, but wow, this car is definitely smooth as can be. Probably put you to sleep if you went on a long cruise, right? Wow.
Well, it's one of the things we joke about, you know, between this one and the, you know, the Rib, you know, both of them drive so nice.
Yeah.
You know, Karen falls asleep usually within, you know, 15, 20 minutes at most.
Right. So electric antenna or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Antenna.
Because I know some of the models, you know, they had a manual, but you could still have a three stage, so it'd be a pretty tall antenna.
Yeah. I mean, the car's relatively, you know, mildly optioned. I mean, it does have the power windows, as you noted. Mm-hmm. One of the cool features, it has the blue glass. So like all the glass has like a blue tint to it.
Okay.
It does have front and rear defroster. For whatever reason, when the lady ordered it, it doesn't have air conditioning, which is kind of interesting. But truth of the matter, most of the time they don't work nowadays, anyways. So.
Gotcha.
You know, you open up the vent windows.
So does the air work or no?
The heat does, but there's no air conditioning.
Okay.
You know, so the heat and the vents and stuff do work.
Wow. Yeah, it's going to be an amazing day. I mean, maybe we can make a couple laps, you know?
Yeah.
So,
I don't know if you want to go all the way down or turn around at some
point. You can turn whenever. It's up to you. But yeah, you know, it's very nice and comfortable to cruise in this car. Beautiful. And then the people in Sweden and in Europe, they love these Finn cars. And when you go there, you see a lot of them.
One of the things also kind of interesting, if you didn't notice, the turn signals are a lever. So it doesn't have like a normal, there's actually this little switch here.
Oh, I did not know that.
You like push right or left.
Yeah.
And then when you're doing it, the lights here will flash to let you know.
So does it illuminate like a blue kind of look, or
a little green?
Okay.
So the dash, again, you know, you're not going to see it in the daylight, but they had, as you were talking earlier, the electroluminescent, which is just an incredible thing to see. It's you know, it kind of glows in like a neon blue.
Yeah, a lot of people giving thumbs up and making comments and things about the car as we roll by. And oh man, some more movie cars rolling in right there.
One of the reasons this might be a good thing is with as smooth as this car is and as quiet.
Yeah. just a great cruise. So many cool cars to see. I mean, I would say August, right, is the hottest car month, wouldn't you?
Yeah, for sure.
And you know, all these cars come out to play and things, but I tell you, once this show and maybe another show, I mean, a lot of these cars start getting mothballed and put away in storage. You know, once the temperature kind of switches, these cars will all go into hiding. And it takes quite a bit to keep an old car running, you know? It's definitely not like today's car. There's some maintenance that needs to be done.
Yeah, it's one of the things along the lines of the maintenance. You know, I know, like with your Coronet, you restored it, you put that car together, and there's, you know, I mean, that's a great part of the story. You know, but like with these, you know, I mean, you know, for the most part, this car's a survivor. You know, I mean, it's, you know, I don't know exactly where that line is because it's had a repaint. You know, now some of the interior, and you know, but it's, you know, I'm trying to preserve it. Maybe that's a better word. But you know, people are like, "Oh, did you do this yourself?" And it's like, you know, you're always working on these. You know, it's like, you know, I may not have done a bolt-by-bolt restoration, but yeah, like you said, you're always crawling underneath and fixing this, or you know, redoing that, or you know, the radiator.
Looking it over,
for sure.
Oh my God!
I just had the radiator redone on this one, and
I forgot about that. But yeah, very true, man. All right, so now we got cruising with Corey over here. What's going on? Hey guys! Hey! So we got the road knights and we got the hood rats over there. So we may as well touch on that, you know. So Metro Detroit, maybe Michigan in general, but I know Metro Detroit, we have a lot of car clubs. And to me, I don't know if you disagree or not, but car culture is pretty darn strong.
Absolutely.
In the Detroit area. And, you know, I know, like, so we're part of Twisted Axle Car Club, and I know everybody will come up, hey man, this is a Mopar club, but it's really not. But I will say that in Metro Detroit area, it is Mopar heavy. I've been to other parts of the country, and you've traveled quite a bit, and a lot of those other areas, they're Chevy country, Ford country. They're not really, you don't see as many Mopars, but here it's definitely Mopar heavy. But the car clubs, they're just, I mean, you'll drive today, right, and you'll just see car clubs on both sides all the way down. It's killer.
And it's a great network as well. I mean, and you know, and something that's kind of cool, there's different car clubs and different things, and they might feature or you know, specialize in certain cars of, you know, this one likes more of the, like you said, you know, maybe more Chevy, or there's a, you know, just Thunderbirds or just Camaros or just Corvettes or whatever. Then there's also, you know, clubs that are going to focus more on like the lowrider vibe or the rat rod vibe or those type of things. And you know, I'm often asked, you know, hey, you know, what do you think of this rat rod, or what do you think of this long roof, or what do you think of that? And you know, my standard answer is, even if it's not for you, what makes this car culture so cool is the variety. You know, you want to see those unique cars. You want to see the ones that stand out.
I agree.
Some of them are going to be, you know, original. Some of them are going to be hopped up race cars, and some of them are going to be tricked out to points that are unrecognizable. But that's what makes it such a cool, passionate hobby. You know, is that variety. You know,
and I will definitely say for us, because we're out every weekend. So the way we look at it is, we're Detroit, right? We should all cruise together, be together, and enjoy the cars. Some of these cars may not be your cup of tea.
Absolutely.
But at least you can respect the guy's car, his choice. Maybe he can't afford it or doesn't have the means. Maybe his dad gave him the car. you never really know, right? I mean, take a look at this. I mean, this is a Cadillac over here?
Yeah, it's a 59. The white one's a 59 Caddy.
Wow. And look at this. I don't even know what this one on the right here is.
It's a Cadillac. Might be a LaSalle. Probably about a late 40s, my guess.
Beautiful, beautiful thing. But you're not going to see many of those.
But, you know, again, you know, as we're in this Imperial, I mean, this is not everyone's cup of tea, you know. I mean, it is gaudy and audacious, you know. I mean, it's just the big fins, the chrome, the over elaborate, you know, everything they were trying to do. And for me, that's why I love it, you know. But for other people, it's not their thing, and that's okay.
Yeah, it's from a different point in time, for sure. And that's another cool part of it. It's generational, right?
For sure.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Detroit area, very cool. You know, we go to these shows and we have everybody, all kinds of cars parked together, and we're just Detroit and doing our thing. So it's good. Got another 60 Imperial over there.
Yeah, that's that four-door. I've seen that one around.
Okay. Wow, that's cool.
I don't know if I'm... Oh yeah, I'm on. Yep.
All right. All right, so man, that was a great cruise going down Hines, and it was nice talking with you about all the different things going on in Metro Detroit area. But I really do appreciate you taking me for a spin in the car. I mean, I think I got to take a nap now because that thing is just so smooth and quiet, and it's just beautiful. But man, it is popular out here for sure. And I'm glad you drive it as much as you do, man.
No, thank you.
Yeah, but thanks for taking me for a ride.
Yeah, you can lay down in the back seat, you can stretch out.
I might do that, you never know. All right, well, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks again. Hit that subscribe button, really do appreciate it. And we'll talk to you later. I got a lot more video to take out here on Hines Drive. So see you guys, bye.